I'll be talking about a little bit of my console collection, and maybe in the future I'll be talking about my gaming collection, which I'm one of those kind of collectors. Today I'll be talking about the classic PlayStation 1. So back in 1994, the PlayStation 1 got released in Japan, and then in 1995 it got released in Europe and in the US. This is a console that a lot of you might have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories with this console. So do I. So let's dive into this classic PlayStation console. So the first thing, I'll be giving you guys a little bit of history. 5th generation of console is where the PlayStation 1 actually arrived, but we're going to be talking about the competition of the PlayStation 1. If you all remember the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Saturn, the successful console in this generation was actually the PlayStation 1. Right now, I've been thinking, what did Sega and Nintendo actually thought about Sony getting into the gaming industry, because this was their actually first console? And the thing is that Nintendo was in collaboration with Sony back in the day. But then something happened. Sony was like, well, let's just go ahead and make our own console. There were actually big companies other than Sega. Sega was actually a big competitor with Nintendo back in the day, but then Sony just arrived and they actually made the PlayStation 1. Here I have my PlayStation 1. It does not work at all. It is very, of course, it's old. So, but it still opens. You still have to touch a little bit about the open button over here, and then as you can see, you put the CD in there, and then the magic happens. So I still have this in my collection because it is very nostalgic for me, and this is not where I started gaming, because I never owned these consoles back in the day. I used to play with my cousins and my friends PlayStation and other consoles back in the day, and I just began gaming with them since I did not own any console back then. And of course, as you can see over here, we got the slot for the controllers. Yes, back in the day, it was a wired controller. So, and up here, I think it's, as you can see over there, the memory card. We didn't have hard drives on these, so we used to have, let's see again over here, we used to get these there. So wow, this is 1 mega. These days, they don't actually fit anything. So you guys are wondering, what the hell is this? You new generation barely know about the Game Shark. So Game Shark actually was a cheat code. So they altered the game a little bit to make it more fun, or unlock other things that you had to pass through the game, and it was actually hidden in the game, and this actually unlocked it. But it also has a CD, which I don't own it. I don't have it right now, but here it is, a really piece of history right here. And I cannot just forget about the classic of the game. So what the CD-ROMs used to look like. So here is Final Fantasy IX. This is my wife's. And as you can see, still have those here. And these were actually 4 discs. 4 discs. So this is disc 3, I think. Yeah, disc 3. You can see it right there, disc 3. Not focusing, but yeah. And there's something that it is actually black on the back. I also have another game. I used to play the shit out of this game with my cousins, and I really loved it. Driver 2. So, cousin, if you're actually seeing this video, this brings me a lot of memories. We used to play a lot of this game. This game is not that great, but back in the day, this was the greatest shit. So, it's something that I really love about these games. It's physical games still. Something that it's something that is disappearing today, but it's something that it's okay, because I know time changes, but at the same time it's a little bit sad that we don't actually have these physical with us. That is one of the advantages of having a physical copy. It stays with you forever. Even though this console actually lasted until 2006. They stopped because they needed to kill it. Because even though the PlayStation 2 was actually successful, the launch of the PlayStation 3 was like, okay, we need to kill the first console first. We need to discontinue it, because right now we're not going anywhere. But what are your favorite memories with these, with this console? And of course, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this, monthly, or maybe this will be the last one, but you guys tell me. So this has been Zyberpunky, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.